Okay, take two. Apologies, there seems to be some gremlins in the mix experiencing technical difficulties, so I do apologise for that. Okay, so take two. Let me start over again. So just to let you guys know, my name is George B and my pin is 1542, and today I'm going to be doing an astrological reading for the circle. So today I'm going to be reading everyone's horoscopes, okay? So this is going to be for everyone, so sit tight and it'll be interesting to see what comes out. Apologies, morning Helga, apologies for the bunged upness because I seem to be dying of death, aka man flu and head cold. I never ever get ill as well, so it's really frustrating. Before I begin with all this, giving you guys lovely readings, I just want to let you guys know my name's George B and my pin is 1542. And the offer stands at 29p per minute for the first 10 minutes for new customers only. And to take advantage of that offer, you can call 0800 0678 950. That's 0800 0678 950. Alternatively, you can log on to www.thecircle.com. And also, the first 10 people to book a reading in with myself after this video will receive a free tote bag from the Circle. So have a look at that. Check that out. Yay. It's cool, I like it. I might rock up to the gym in it. Screw stereotypes. But yeah, so the first 10 people to book a reading in with myself will receive a free tote bag from the Circle. And just to let you guys know as well, I'm rotated on from 10:30 today, probably a little bit late now because the video's run late. We've had to do a take two. Oh well, 10:30 to 11:30 today. Wednesday, I'm going to be rotated on from 7 in the evening to 9:30, and Sunday, 7 in the evening till 9. Please like and share this video as well because it's going to be relevant to everyone because I will be doing horoscope readings for everyone. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's see what comes up. So first of all, what I'm going to be delving into is Aries, March the 21st to April the 19th. Let's have a look. And this is for, I'm gonna make this quite short and sweet because otherwise if I spend like 5 minutes each, I'll be here for 10 years and so will you guys, which is not good. So this is a reading for Aries, March 21st to April the 19th. I'm just gonna tilt the camera down, there we are, so you guys can see what I'm doing with the cards. Okay. Right, okay, so Aries, what you have at the moment here are two interesting cards, okay? So what's come out here is, first of all, there's a card here that represents sacrifice, okay? Being able, in order to get something you want out of a situation, being able to put in some sacrifice. This may require sacrifice. Now, this could be sacrifice of time, sacrifice of effort, sacrifice of input, but ultimately this speaks about being able to make shifts around you at the moment. This could be career, this could be finance, this could be relationship. But this is general advice for horoscopes for the week. And what this talks about here, Aries, is in order to go forward, in order to move forward with situations within your life, what it will require is some sacrifice. You will have to require some sacrifice. Nothing worth having is easy. And that's ultimately one of the things here. What it's saying also as well is don't allow bad moods and bad mind frames to hold you back. Ultimately, the thing that holds you back is you. So be very wary of that. You just may have to, it may need an extra push in order to move you forward. Okay, so be mindful of that. Don't allow your own head. The only person holding you back, Aries, is you. So keep mindful of that. That sacrifice, that input, the effort of energy, that needs to happen in order for you to move forward. So that's some general advice for Aries. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Marie. So, Taurus, April the 20th to May the 20th. Oh, okay, that's right, okay. That's one that's just flew out. I absolutely love Tauruses. I tend to hang out with quite a lot of Taurus. Taurians are my thing. Okay, so let's have a look. Right. Okay, so Taurus, you've got some interesting cards. These are all swords as well. One of the things it's talking about here, Taurus, is for this week, Tuesday to next week, is to use your gut. Go with your gut. I think your gut is one of the things that's going to help you. It's one of the things that's going to help you push forward. If something doesn't feel right to you within a situation, listen to yourself, okay? Listen to that inner feeling. Don't be on guard. Don't kind of ward off those feelings that you're feeling. They are there for a reason, okay? If your intuition is saying bad and you get an alarm signals, really go with that, because that's going to help you go more forward within this week, Taurus, okay? So really be mindful of that, because I think that's one of the things that's going to help you. But yes, listen to your gut, Taurus, ultimately, is the thing. This week for you, you have to, if there's anything else and you're like, nah, trying to shrug it off, don't do that, because it's going to be your worst enemy. Listen to your gut, listen to what feels right to you, and go with that. So Gemini, May 21st to June 20th, Gemini. Okay. For some reason I cannot shuffle properly this morning. Okay, let's have a look. Right, okay. Gemini. I feel that this is morely talking about, see, all this is general readings, but this is general advice for star signs, for the horoscopes this week. So one of the things you've got here is you've got the card of strength here, but you've also got the card of being very wary to rush into things. So what it's talking about here, Gemini, is it's saying be very, very wary not to rush into anything. Make sure before you go, oh, yay, that's good. Make sure, Gemini, before you go into anything, that it has strong foundations. Make sure before you go into any decisions or you go to change anything, that there is strong foundations there first before rushing into things, okay? Make sure that this is a thing, before you execute anything, you have kind of concrete evidence that this will work in order to go forward, okay? Now, this could be a new career prospect, but this could also be relationship, things like this. This could even speak about making decisions. Before you go on an action, don't act on emotion. Try to be a bit logical here, Gemini. So that's one of the things I think that's going to do you well and be well for you. So Cancer, June 21st to July the 22nd. I'm loving this horoscope readings at the minute. I can't shuffle and I'm dying of the cold, but I am enjoying it. Okay. So Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Okay. Right, okay, Cancer. What you've got here is you've got some interesting cards. These are pentacles. Pentacles are all about financial things, they're all about physical things. And one of the things you've got here is this talks about financial kind of tipsy-turvy. 1 minute you're okay, next minute you're not financially. But this is in reverse. So this speaks about just getting over this and just being able to just overcoming this situation. Here you've got this card that represents prosperity. You've got the card that represents, this card represents, it represents prosperity, the finer things in life, the things that we want, okay? Now what it's saying here is, it's saying here, Cancer in general, to be, you're okay now in terms of finance. If there's something you're wanting to splash out on financially, if you're wanting a bit of luxury, if you're wanting a bit something to treat yourself, that fluctuation is nearly over, okay? So you're able this week to go and spend more things. You're able this week to go and invest more time within yourself. Don't be afraid to buy that jacket. Don't be afraid to buy that, you know, dress, or to buy those set of shoes that you really want. You know, treat yourself, because what it's talking about here, financially and physically, there may have been some shifts around that you've been having to make over the past couple of weeks. So don't be afraid. Spoil yourself. You know, really treat yourself. Treat yourself. But seriously, treat yourself. You know, this is a situation, Marie, I am July 22nd, cusp of Cancer and Leo. Which one is right? Marie, if I was you, and if anyone's on the cusp, I would pay attention to Cancer and Leo. So I would pay attention to the cusp of your star sign, which is kind of good because it means you get 2 readings in one. So that's for Cancer. Leo. Now, Leo, I am... Okay, so seem to be lagging a little bit, the video. Seems to be having technical difficulties this morning. Leo is very special because obviously, for me, I am Leo, and Leos just absolutely love themselves. themselves and kind of need to get over themselves. Not all Leos, but probably just me. July 23rd to August the 22nd, Leo, for this week. Okay. Okay, right. Leo, you need to take a back seat. Okay, so what you've got here is you've got the card of authority reversed, and then you've got the card of intuition. It can represent other things as well as intuition, but it's talking about here. Don't be afraid to take a step back, okay? Leo, you are a natural leader, and that's one of the things you enjoy. That's one of the things you get a great deal and pleasure out of. But do not be afraid this week to allow other people to have their input, because sometimes if you keep putting input, there's not going to be any new ideas around the table that may hold you back, you know? So don't be your own worst enemy here, Leo. Allow yourself to step down. Allow other people to lead, because you yourself can also learn from that. So that's Leo. We have Virgo, August the 23rd to September the 22nd. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. Right, okay. Right, Virgo, you've got a bit of a dramatic week. Right, okay, so one of the things it's talking about here, Virgo, is it's the card of frustration here, and it's the card of being held back. Okay, one of the things it talks about, absolutely, Marie, so treat yourself and have a lazy week and allow other people to take control. Sounds fun? So Virgo, what it's talking about here is this is corresponding to previous situations you may have had that may not have been the best emotionally for you, and may have kind of had somewhat of a little bit of a scar here. So Virgo, what this tells me here is don't hold yourself back. Don't allow yourself to hold back, because sometimes what we can do is we can wait and wait and wait and nothing passes. No opportunities pass because we keep waiting. Morely, it's a case, Virgo, of going out, of getting it, of going and getting what you want. Okay, don't be afraid for that. Don't allow the past to hold you back. Ultimately, the past is a key that it should help us develop rather than hold us back. So that's Virgo. Libra. I'm just very wary of the time, so I don't want to bore anyone. Libra. September 23rd to October 22nd, Libra. Right, okay, so interestingly enough, Libra, what you've got is you kind of got a bit of the opposite from Virgo. You've actually got the card of a waiting game, and there's a card here which is, I like to call the happily ever after card, one of the happily ever after cards, but it's in reverse. And one of the things it's saying here is for your own happiness, don't constantly push for things, okay? Sometimes it's okay to take a step back. It's weird, it's kind of like a mirror image of Virgo. But Libra, what it's talking about here is things will come, you know, don't rush things. Sometimes things have to take their time. You have to watch the seed grow in order to get the bounty from the seed. You know, sometimes it's about sitting back and watching that happen rather than actually trying to constantly push for it to happen, okay? In order to be happy, Libra, what it's talking about here is just take a step back, just chill, just calm down. Let this be your time of reflection. Okay, there may be a little bit of impatience, but for you, in order to prosper and develop better, this is kind of for you to take a step back, okay? Because it feels like there's been so much impatience here with a certain situation. It's as if you need to take a step back. It's time for you to take a step back, to take a chill pill, only for a week, but it will be good. So, Scorpio, October the 23rd to November the 21st, one with a sting in its tail. I like Scorpios. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, right. One of the things it's talking about here is you've got a card here that represents stagnation, a card here that represents almost things festering. It's wanting to move forward in a situation, but being unable to move forward in a situation. And this is one of the things it's talking about, Scorpio, is to draw from yourself what you know and hold back as well with your tongue, because sometimes Scorpio does have a sting in its tail, and sometimes there can be some frustration there. So in order to help you, be very wary that you do have a sting in your tail, and that you can use that to your ability sometimes, but in this instance, be wary. You know, don't, it's not going to be it's not going to be your friend, it's not going to help at the moment. So what it's talking about here is it may feel stagnated at the moment, things may feel like they're not moving for you, but what I think is that things will start to move forward for you, but at the minute you need to hold back. You know, you need to hold back, and you need to you will start to shift. I think in the biggest week, things will start to move forward for you. Oh, thank you, Helga. You know, it's the weirdest thing. Since reading tarot a lot often, I get cramp here, there. So weird, really strange, cramp. So, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December the 21st. December the 21st, which is the solstice, Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, you got a little bit of an obstacle this week. There will be some obstacles here, okay? It's nothing massive, but it is talking about the card of obstacles, okay? And there's also the card of worry here. So what it's saying is there will be some obstacles this week, but one of the things to remember is to not worry yourself into a hole, okay? So what it's talking about here is it's not worth worrying about something that can't be changed, okay? And ultimately you could be doing things that will be a lot more resourceful and a lot more beneficial for you rather than worrying, okay? So if there are obstacles this week, don't allow them to worry you, because I feel like they may come out and kind of ripple into various other aspects of your life and not be as beneficial for you. So try to keep calm, and just remember, Sagittarius, that there are things sometimes we can't control, and there are things sometimes that we, you know, that they mend themselves. So, you know, this is a situation, don't worry about it too much. So, Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. See, being a Leo, I tend to have a couple of clashes with Capricorns in the past. No, I don't actually think I've got any friends that are Capricorn. I've had Capricorn friends in the past. Some family members are Capricorns as well. But I'm Leo, so like my moon sign is Leo, and then Capricorn. So that's kind of, astrologically, it's not supposed to be a good match, but we'll see. December 22nd, January 19th. Okay, it's weird. All this week kind of talks about obstacles, so I think perhaps there may be some obstacles here that are happening astrologically within the week for a lot of star signs. But you've got the card of gains, and you've got the happily ever after card, and both of these are in reverse, Capricorn. So one of the things it's saying here is there may be some setbacks. There may be some setbacks for you this week. But ultimately, one of the things it's saying, because there is that critical nature within Capricorn, and just be very wary to not reverse that on you, okay? Don't be your own worst enemy here, Capricorn. One of the things it's talking about here is that there will be some setbacks, and I think there will be some things where you may not push and progress forward as much as you want to. But take this as a learning curve as well. Learn from this situation and fit this situation around your life currently and how it's going to help you and how it's going to benefit you. So for instance, if you didn't get the job you wanted, ring them up, ask them why. If you didn't get, you know, if things didn't happen, ask why, you know, try to ask why and then apply that. Don't over criticize yourself. Remember, you can be your own worst enemy, so just be very be very wary. So that's your reading, Capricorn. So Aquarius, January the 20th to February the 18th. Mother Earth's in Aquarius. I like Aquarius. The water bearer, which isn't a water sign. Confuses me. January the 22nd, February 18th, Aquarius. No, just not for that. Okay, so Aquarius, things may move very slow for you this week. This is quite strange. Things will move slow for you this week because there's a card of contracts and there's also the card here of things speeding up, but it's in reverse, okay, which tells me things will be very slow this week, okay. One of the things it's talking about here is it's saying, see, this is why it's right, okay, yeah, it's going to be a bit of this week will be a bit of a slow mover for you, Aquarius, but ultimately what it's talking about here is kind of enjoying that ride, kind of enjoying that as it comes. And I think one of the things here is to not rush into things, and I think that's one of the things that's going to help you and benefit you. Right, okay, so last but not least, we have Pisces. And Pisces, we go. Right, last reading, and then I may have to go, guys. Okay, right, Pisces, it's talking about being quite calculating here. It's talking about being, it's making sure that emotional side, that water aspect doesn't overtake things, okay? Make sure sometimes to see the situation for what it is rather than the emotion here. And I think that's one of the things that's going to help you this week, Pisces. If you kind of take a step back, kind of take a bit of a leap out of Capricorn's book, really. Be quite calculating about things, be quite down to earth about things. And I think that's one of the things that's going to help you, you know, be very down to earth, make sure those emotions don't overtake you, and ultimately see the situation for what it is before investing emotion in it, which can be quite hard for water signs. So that is your astrological reading of the week, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed doing horoscopes this week. There's been some interesting stuff that's come out. Before I go, my name's George B and my PIN is 1542. Don't forget, 29 pence per minute for the first 10 minutes for new customers only. To take advantage of that, it's 0800 0678 950. Alternatively, you can log on to www.thecircle.com. I'm rotated from 10:30 to 11:30 today, Wednesday evening 7 till 9:30, and then Sunday 7 till 9. Please don't forget to like and share this video as well, because it's going to be useful for everyone. It's a weekly forecast for everyone, so it's going to be beneficial. Over and out, and peace.